Hello, my dear friends and fellow developers. Welcome back to my channel. So let's continue our journey where we are discussing about the different topics of the Home Studio platform. We have came a long path where we discussed many topics like what is Salesforce Industries, what is Omni Studio, and about its different layers. We have also completed the experience layer in which we have discussion about what is FlexCard, what is OmniScript, and about its benefits. We are also discussing about the service layer. We have covered about data wrapper in our recent chapters, or we can say recent discussions. So if you want to know about that all topics, you can have a look at my playlist. I will attach the link in the description. So let's continue our journey. So in my last video, we discussed about data raptors and about this type. So in this video, we will discuss about the other tool which is present in the service layer, that is integration procedure. So let's begin. So what are integration procedures? So whenever this question is asked, we should say the first statement that velocity integration procedures are declarative server-side processes that executes multiple actions in a single server call. So what this statement says, it says that integration procedure is a declarative tool, as we know that all the tools in our Omnistudio platform declarative. It is server-side processes. So what it means, like we can process server-side calculations or server-side actions in integration procedure in a single server call. What it says, like we can club multiple actions like data extract, data transform, HTTP call, REST action. All actions we can club together and perform all of them in a one single transaction call, so that our performance is getting very much enhanced. The second statement says that it can read and write data from Salesforce and external systems and can call Apex code. So if you have seen my last video about data raptors, so there we have observed that data raptors can only work with Salesforce data. It can perform read and write operations on that, but it cannot do this same operation on external system. But with the help of integration procedure, we can do so with the help of REST class, and it can also be used to call the Apex code from where we can do our HTTP callouts. The third statement says that it can be called from an OmniScript, an API, and an Apex method, and can be a data source for a flex card or normal velocity card. So basically, integration procedure is used as a data source for the flex card, where it can be used to get the data from Salesforce ecosystem or from third-party system, and then it can be used as per the need basis. And it can be called from any of the flex card or Apex method. We have particular skeleton for the Apex method by the help of which we can call the integration procedure. As of the best practice, Velocity always suggests that we should always use integration procedure because it is optimal whenever we want to process some kind of information. And since it does all the operation in one single transaction, it is always preferred and it is always advised by Velocity that we should use integration procedure whenever possible. Let's move further. So now we will discuss about the integration procedure elements. So if you recall our Om Studio video, there we discussed about the components. So there we have six components, and in integration procedure we have two components. Why is it so? Because OmniScript sits on experience layer. Basically, it is used to interact with the end user. So there we have many other options like display, or we can have inputs so that we can take users from inputs. So now if we talk about integration procedure, here we have two components available, namely group and action. So in group we have four elements, namely catch block, conditional block, loop block, and try catch block. Basically, these are the blocks by the help of which we can do grouping of the actions, which we can see in the screenshot. We have multiple actions. So that's pretty much about the group. One more thing which we should notice, that all these groups have one common property, which is an execution conditional formula. Basically, it specifies when the particular set of block has to be executed or it has to be escaped. So we are specifying the formula for the same. Wait for some time. We were working on the hands-on series where we will discuss about each of the groups and action element, and we will discuss about it in detailed manner. So as per the actions concerned, we have multiple actions, namely data raptor actions, DocuSign element, and many more operations which is needed for the server-side processing. So that's pretty much for the element type. So just a thing to remember, that integration procedure has only two available components, named as group and action, and inside which we have multiple things. So this is the pretty much summary for what is integration procedure and about this element. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you really like this video, please like and subscribe, and we will be continuing our journey. So signing off.